Is everyone having a great time on a Tuesday night? Enjoying themselves? I would like to use my time to talk about the actual process of fracking. Because I know a lot of people, they just hear the sound bite, so I'd like to go through the actual process of what they do. So I'm sure you'll find that very entertaining. First, they drill down a hole. The hole goes down past the water table, about 50 feet. They then pull out the drill, they stick in a tube, push in cement to build up a wall around that metal cylinder they stuck in. After they're done that, they drill down farther. At the same time, they continue to build the wall out at the top past the water table, expanding it further and further to protect the water down there. Once they get down across from the shale, then they use horizontal drilling to go over to the shale. Once they get into it, they then stick in a mechanism that'll go down into the shale, and it'll shoot out pressure to cause little fractures in it. Then they push in the water and sand, which will go in there and find the weakest spots to open it up further. At which point proponents go into them fractures and keep it open for the free release of the natural energy. And then they do that all along the horizontal way and harness that energy. From the surface of where they do the drilling down to 50 feet below the water, there's over 13 inches of cement between the actual drill hole where all the chemicals and water and all that stuff goes through. From 50 feet below the surface down to 2,500 feet, it's over 9 inches of cement between the metal cylinder and the actual the ground, rocks and everything. From 2,500 feet all the way down to where they start horizontal drilling, there's 6 inches of cement between the hole, the metal, and the actual sediments down there. So a lot of these things where you hear about the contamination of water and stuff, it's not from fracking. Even most environmentalists and Democrats in the national circuit are coming to the conclusion it has nothing to do with fracking. It's from poor well construction. All the companies, the main companies that follow these guidelines have no problems. It's where in certain counties and stuff like that that allow companies without name recognition and have nothing to lose, and that's all they're doing. They're trying to take shortcuts. So it's based on regulation. And as you heard members over there, we have to be responsible to every citizen in this country and harness every resource we can. And this is one of them resources. You also hear about all the water that's taken out for the process of fracking. 91%, to talk about fracking, the fracking industry in the state of Pennsylvania uses $3 million gallons of water a day. And that sounds like a whole lot. But when you think that thermo energy uses 6 billion gallons of water a day, and the public water supply, the public uses 2 billion gallons of water a day in the state of Pennsylvania. So when you speak to an environmentalist that is talking about the water supply, make sure you keep them numbers in mind.